It's the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition for Friday, the 29th of January. I'm James Spann. Got a beautiful weekend ahead. Then the potential for a significant severe weather threat Tuesday and Tuesday night of next week. So much to discuss. Here we go. There's the water vapor satellite view troughing over the east, a reinforcing surge of cool, dry air dropping in here last night. Starting off the day, as cold as 27 at Fort Payne, but numbers are all over the board. You go down to Gadsden, they're sitting at 42. Birmingham at 39. We'll expect a high in the mid to upper 50s today, and for the weekend, much warmer. It's going to feel good tomorrow and Sunday. Over the continent, very cold air north of the Great Lakes. We will turn sharply colder over the latter part of next week once the storms exit the state. The watch warning map, relatively quiet. Some winter weather issues in the western mountains, but they're going to be slammed with a major storm Sunday night and Monday there. But let's look at the severe weather possibilities. This is day 4 for Monday. A risk of severe weather over parts of Arkansas and Louisiana. And on day 5, we now have an enhancement with the severe weather risk defined at 30%. That's very significant on a day 5 outlook. Over northwest Alabama, basically Scottsboro to Birmingham to Tuscaloosa and north and west. It also includes much of north and central Mississippi, western and middle Tennessee. And the standard risk runs from New Orleans up to Cincinnati. And that's obviously going to be the focus of this discussion. This is the rain for the next 5 days, valid through Wednesday morning. Rain amounts of about 1 inch here. So let's go. This is the GFS, the 06C run today at noon. You can see the troughing there on the East Coast. Down at the surface, we are dry. And again, we'll expect a sunny sky today with a high between 55 and 58 in most spots. Very nice. But tomorrow, here come the 60s. We'll expect a high in the middle 60s, around 65. Curiously, the NAM is like 10 degrees cooler. Can't see where that's coming from. We reject that. We'll roll with the GFS. Should be a great day. Sunday, we'll call it partly sunny. Temperatures in the upper 60s. Somebody might touch 70 on Sunday afternoon. And again, there's a weak front north and west of the state that might kick a few showers in here Sunday night. And Monday, the front drifts in here with a chance of showers, but nothing heavy, nothing widespread. The day will be mild, and we'll expect a high probably around 70. But the attention is to the west, where our major storm is forming. Big snows for Denver, Flagstaff, Albuquerque. Let's watch that thing lift out. Let's go to Tuesday. Very dynamic system, excellent upper support, as you can see. The surface low at midday Tuesday is near Kansas City. We could have a blizzard in progress for Omaha. Parts of northern Kansas up toward Des Moines. Showers and storms over Arkansas, Louisiana, moving into Mississippi. Tuesday afternoon could be pretty rough around Memphis and Jackson. And then Tuesday evening, that stuff moves in here. And, of course, the concern is for any cellular, discrete-type storms that form in advance of that main line. That'll be kind of around the peak of the daytime heating process. Now, if there's any positive here, the surface low is fairly far to the north. It's south of Chicago, but we can certainly have a significant severe weather event with that position. The European is a little farther south. It's got the surface low near St. Louis at 993 millibars. And again, that's very favorable for severe weather one way or the other. But let's take a look at the instability, the surface-based capes. And again, we see potential for capes in excess of 1,000 joules per kilogram. Tuesday evening, this is not a middle of the night thing. This is an afternoon and evening thing where the capes tend to be highest, which is not good. Strong jet streak coming around the base of the trough. This is at 500 millibars. And again, the diffluence is very strong across the region, which adds to the lift. Low-level jet, those numbers are screaming. In excess of 65 knots from the Tennessee Valley on north, and they're pretty robust on down to Interstate 20 as well. And that's going to be the key, the really, really strong dynamics just a tad north of here. But they could adjust one way or the other as we get closer to the event. But again, let me stress, that is excellent dynamic support, even like that, for severe weather here. Storm relative helicity values are extremely high, again, from roughly Interstate 20 north. Of course, they max out as you get closer to the upper low and the surface low. And the energy helicity index values, again, are higher down to the south where the better instability will be. But again, clearly in the cool season, it doesn't take a lot of extreme numbers like you see in April and May here. So just understand there is potential for a medium to high impact severe weather event Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night. No need to be concerned. We have these threats often during the year. This is nothing historic, but we will have the possibility of severe storms Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night with all modes of severe weather, large hail, damaging winds, and maybe a few tornadoes. And we'll be much more specific as we get closer. And once we get within about 72 hours, we can start really looking at some analogs here. All right, Wednesday, we are in a dry slot, turning colder. Highs probably dropping back in the upper 40s, and this is Thursday. We start the day below freezing. The high will be in the mid-40s. And a week from today, that's a pretty cold look right there. This is Friday, the 5th of February, with a trough moving through and perhaps a reinforcing shot of colder air. This is the end of the forecast, Sunday the 7th, and again, troughing over the east, and that's a pretty cold shot right there coming down the pike. Maybe some snow flurries up in East Tennessee if that verifies. Arctic oscillation, guess what? It's going negative out there toward mid-February. Same thing for the NAO. We warn you, winter is far from over here. You hit this weekend with those 60s and low 70s, and you'll think spring is here. It's not. And again, you can see the numbers on the ensemble peaking Tuesday, the day of the severe weather, with chance of low 70s and then sharply colder by the end of next week, and it stays pretty cool after that. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.